Hey, what's up guys? This is Foryam again, back with a new quick guide for Pokemon Legends Arceus. The game has been out for a while right now, but there's still so much to talk about, so many things to cover. For example, where you can find or how to get your hands on wood. And you're probably watching this video because you're at that point in the storyline. So guys, let's check out my favorite locations where you can find it. Alright, so here we are in Jubilife Village. I'm not gonna spoil which part in the story you're gonna need wood for, but basically the first area where you can get your hands on it pretty easily is the Cobalt Coastlands. So if you enter this place, basically what you're gonna do is hop on one of your means of transportation and pretty much fly towards the end of the coastline towards the north. So right now we are pretty much at the end of the beach and we're gonna hop on our weird deer. And if I open up the map for a second, we are currently right here, pretty much in between the windbreak stand and the Veilstone camp, slightly towards the south of course. And this is the place where you should be able to get your hands on wood. For example, exactly right here, we already have our first log, and then if we just walk a little bit further, we have our second. So that is already 2 logs of wood, very close to each other, pretty easily to get your hands on. For the next wood location, you want to travel slightly more to the north. Right here, you can actually find a Alpha Mothim. If you just watch very closely, you can see him in the distance right there. But basically, what we're going to do is just drop in right here and hop on Weird Deer once again. And what you're going to do is just search around these trees and you should be able to pick up a couple more, for example, exactly right here. Near the Age of Spring Path, we're just going to walk past the Mothims. There's another one exactly right here. We also have one right here on the hill, a little bit tucked away more to the east. And we actually missed one right near the Alpha, exactly in the middle of this forest. So that is 6 logs in total of the Cobalt Coastlands. Let's move on to the next area. Of course, after watching this guide, you're gonna have all the wood in the world you will ever need. So basically, what you can do with it is also craft Pokeshi dolls. You only need 3 logs to craft them, and they actually sell for 1,000 credits each, which is a pretty great deal. The next location you want to travel to is the Coronet Highlands. This is also a great place to get your hands on wood pretty easily. Alright, so first off, what we're gonna do is hop on Weird Deer, leave the camp, and actually walk towards the woods right here. And this is already the place where you're gonna be able to pick up your very first log. So right here on the map, to the north of the Haven Ward Lookout. Next up, you want to take your Braviary and fly towards the north and go to this place where you can find the Parasis, Parasects, and Heracross. And there should be another log around these parts. Look at that, here it is, right next to the Golducks. And what we're gonna do right now is hop on Braviary once again and fly to the next location. Right now, what you want to do is get on top of this hill pretty much, and I think it's going to be a lot easier to scale this mountain with Sneasel, but basically right here, we already have our first log. So if you open up the map for a second, it is exactly right there. And yes, you saw that very well. So basically, we actually have some pins marked right here to show you the location of even more of these logs, which are all very close to each other. So right here, we've got another one, and at the very edge of this hill, we have a final piece of wood, so exactly right there. So that is another 5 very close to each other on the Coronet Highlands. Last but not least, we have the Alabaster Icelands, also a really nice place to farm for wood. As you can see on the loading screen, we also have some pretty nice forests right here, but basically when you enter the area, what you're gonna do first is make your way to the Ice Peak Arena. So right here we have a Blissey, sometimes a Chansey, but these woods can also be filled with wood. They are slightly more difficult to spot, but basically right here we already have our first one. If we open up the map for a second, it's near Arena's approach. Right here we have some pretty big monkeys, so once again near the Arena's approach, I'm gonna pick up some wooden logs right in between these fellas. So that is another 2. Right here we have another pack of Ambipomps with even more wood. After that, you're gonna slowly make your way towards the south, because I think we picked up every single one of them already. This time I use Braviary to get to a place which is slightly more difficult to get to, but basically exactly right here on a little hill you have even more wood. And the Ambipomps really don't like me, so let's move on to the next spot. The satchels do look like wood, but we just found another one of these bad boys. We have another log. If we open the map, it's a little bit more to the western side, let's say, of the avalanche slopes. With Braviary, it is so easy to gather this wood pretty quickly, because right here we have another one pretty high up in the place. It's a little bit more to the north, But then there is one more location which you should definitely check out, which is a place where I usually find the space-time distortions as well. So right here we have the rufflets, and I'm just gonna hop on Weird Deer. So that is already the first one, near the Heart's Crack pretty much, at the H literally. Right here you can also find the sand radishes. Another one right here. And yeah, if you go to the water, you also have these, what are they called? Ah, the pop-pods. We've got another log right here. Also some suit food roots. So yeah, man, this is definitely a hotspot for different types of resources. While you're at this place, definitely make sure to also visit the other side of the river, because exactly right here, you can find another log. Okay, so here we are back in Jubilee Village. As you can see, we currently have 16 wood logs. We actually had 25 in total if you also count the dolls which we crafted earlier, but that is a pretty nice amount of logs. Of course, you're not gonna need every single one of them, so just craft some of those dolls and get your hands on some extra cash. Guys, a big thanks for watching. If you enjoyed watching this video, definitely make sure to hit that like button. It helps me out big time. And of course, if you are new here, don't hesitate to subscribe. A lot more videos are coming your way. Right now though, it is 4 AM out. I wish you guys the best today. Till next time. Peace.